The way in which you apply for Sport Wales funding has changed. We now have a grants management system that will allow you to complete an online application form for either a community chest or a development grant funding. Completing your application online will speed up the funding process. The application will be validated prior to submission and once submitted is immediately available to Sport Wales for processing. To see which grant type is applicable for your project, please look at the funding pages of our website. It is advisable that you contact a member of the sports development team at your local authority to discuss your project prior to starting the application process. They can also help you with the application if needs be. Details of your local sports development team can be found on our website. When applying for a grant, we will want to know about you and the current structure and membership of your organisation or sporting club. We will also want to know about your project and the impact you believe your project will have, as well as how much your project will cost. In order to successfully complete your application, you will need a bank account in the name of your organisation and will need to be able to provide evidence of this at the end of the application form. Sport Wales is happy to accept this in a number of different formats, be it a scanned copy or a photo of a bank statement, a blank cheque, an opening statement or a letter from your bank with details on. Any one of these documents can be used as evidence and will need to be attached to your application on the supporting documentation page in your application form. If you are applying for a development grant, then Sport Wales will require the last 3 bank statements for all your organisational bank accounts. This is also so that we can see if the funds will be available for any proposed contributions. This allows us to determine how sustainable your project will be once the funding has come to an end. If you're applying for a development grant, we also require 3 quotations for equipment with an individual value of £250 or more. If the equipment is very specialist, then a single quotation is also acceptable. 3 quotations or a quantity surveyor's estimates for any building work you wish to undertake will also be required. All relevant documentation can be attached to the supporting documentation page at the end of your application.